strike hard. Hardly flow was hardly mold, just a dream that was rolled. So won't we do-si-do with a ball door open like so? This is when we sit, asparagus, experiment red, open hits, a side of shit from the submarine is sit until the winner was sit. That's when the winner was picked, type shit. Maybe y'all pick on, or had to stroll and clone, because y'all ain't Wizard of Oz. He knows to know that my crystal ball will start to glow, and I'm off on a road. Backpack back where it belongs. Hiss the draw, this the hiss from the snake and grist. Beg to get a grits on skin, because then I can take off your head. No, then it's sin and saving it. Because what draw can live? Because that would have been a bunch of them draggers that lived the ball when they closed and shit. Because then the bulbs would have been off, because you don't need to waste electricity. The cost at the end of the month, because then the fucking cautious, the swords would have been the ones you watching the most. And them cops on the road, because then the clobbering from the clubs. And then the crops with what they got, because the pincers was mine when I said something clever that I found. Because the cleaver and skin in the pig, like his Brutus piss back to bruise him again with his words that I use the best. Usually for these flows for you to see. Usually for was this winter time? Was this when the 1-and-1 was starved with fuzzy wuzzy wash with Mr. Nibbles out for war? I said a bunch of clever, just hello. Enough for y'all to hear inside your dome. I could say and rob a magic pop till Genie show, because that would have been some genius, yo. That would have been a Guinness Poe. To a mug with foam, and then the waitress who's hard with them tits and them hearts that won't quit, because then I would have said some clever, like a gentleman would have delivered a little quip, like that was a whip to hit in the big, because that was a whip that I hit in this big, because that was a big that I hit just like that. Maybe y'all clever, yo, because the clever ball, because that would have been the river ball. Any drum I brought to beat upon with this, a bunch of this that I brought inside of this thing that I brought, because that could have been ball from the Knicks. That could have been the ball for the Nets, because I'm the bomb when I spit. That's a wick that gets more small. Those are the digits that get more close to the zero than it kablooey. Cratered y'all, the creator of dog. Any questions? This is Q&A time. No, it's Q to me time. Because then I can cue all some tea sports, because these are the fucking deserts. Need some wet drop, because that could have been what dripped on us. Like we was all cactuses now. So what's your point, dog? These are overexposed. A bunch of photos took too close, because then that would have been tippy-toed like the ballerina at show. She was on the stage. Oh, she didn't need to dance at all with the huff and the puff with the chest, because her tits were so small because of the spandex that she wore. Was that called a leotard? Because I was a leopard dog, as I leaped to my necks like a legend, then quickly eyelids back when the eclipse would have hit, because it was just seared into my eyelids whenever they drip, because that could have been the address that I picked for this letter that's sent, because that could have been Santa to get whatever I wrote with this pen, because that would have been what would have exposed some more of the octopus gift for us, because that was the ectoplasm that I wrote to say my dad is type a car. But I can't, but you must, but I can't. A bunch of this Buccaneer type shit, a bunch of it. Then we put them in bouquets after they're picked from the garden, because I could have said this like an artist did with a paintbrush in hand, because that could have been the white brush and said by anyone I ordered it. Yes. Was the waitress still old? Why, of course, it's TWA flow. Hop, skip, and Joe. He said it before. Doesn't even need to bro, because that would could have been the one he's looking for, like the volcano that blow. Like those are the robes. Those are the moths and the blood from all the y'alls, because he need to do the moths when you wake up type stuff. I need an alarm clock, cause I'm a gentleman. Even when I fucking bowed y'all, but who was caught that I caught in this net and this boat that was lost, because that could have been the sorrowful that I thought, because those are the bunch of the moments that soaked next to the rocks, because that was a soul that's dissolved in the sea that was lost, because he could have seen when I talked. It was just a strider type thing. A whole bunch of stride I take. It's just a walk in the park. Bum. When we get what we want out of this room. When we get what we want out of those British blonde bitch with perky tits are younger, so she hasn't been hugged too much and jaded against the world type stuff. Cause I could have been on the top of the world type stuff, and we could have been under the bridge type stuff with a blanket that we shared in a hug. We could have been the asparagus and maybe a whole bunch of this effortless. Oh, so ever present with flow, bro, because that was a low, bro. If you would beat a bro, and the bro would cover with sweat and dog that it collect, those could have been the checks without the O's that you expect, because those would have been a bunch of them mess that you bought, because your breath was bought, but not anymore type stuff, because then the more would know if you washed for long enough. I just want to swashbuckle flow until I run it through with this shot that I hold in my hand, and I got a hook as well. Would you like to shake it? Yes. I don't really know. Of course I don't. I'm not a fucking pirate. I have a patch and a parrot for sure. I would have been a parrot, bro. You would have saw a pair of those, because they don't travel by themselves. Lost when it's not the lens of dark, because then you would have got a glimpse in me ball, the crystal one that glow, because then that would have been what the people yearning for when I said my miraculous flow. Like I drugged it through a bunch of them, sharding them off, because that would have been the shard that it was. That would have been the shard for the more, because you show up and I go off with some more of this blow up, this blimp until it was blown up type stuff, and then the fucking mannequin got all of the paper cuts. I didn't get any of it, dog. I'm so pissed off. So pissed off. Maybe I'm just pissed like I'm drunk, like I'm in Australia, dog, because that's where I witnessed stop when this boomerang I caught, because then I could have called cup, but it never showed up. So I held a limo instead, but I didn't have enough in me pockets. TWA.